streaming on Twitch. We're streaming on Facebook. We're streaming almost on YouTube. But we're not quite there. Why isn't it going to YouTube? Go. All right, cool. We are live on all of them, and I'll do what we did last time, too. I'll just wait till we get like 10 people in. If you...
So we're live?
We're live.
Yeah, don't say anything.
So crazy. no more secrets?
No more secrets.
The Illuminati meeting's over.
Yeah, don't talk about the secret 2025 rules or...
It's really weird when you watch the Restream channel because none of the stuff lines up. If I switch over to like the OBS now, everything lines up right. But I want to see that people get in. It should be posted in the discussion page. Or at least I posted that thing earlier. If one of you wants to share it out, Lucas or...
I can't even get my internet to work. Do you expect me to share something?
That's true. Dude, I've got little product placement all over right now. I've got the Dadwater hat up there.
Yeah, let me get a close-up of the hat.
Get a close-up of the hat? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Let me see what it looks like that you're bringing us.
I struggled to get it in that exact position. But let's see here. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice hat. It is branded bills, and it is a flex Velcro back. So it feels really good on the head. Plus, it's white and black logo, so it'll show up better when someone gets on TV. So let's see if I can get it to balance.
Yeah, in the crowd. I'll have mine on in the crowd.
But yeah, I got the
the
on crux.
Make it on TV for throwing.
Yeah, but I'll be good in the crowd. I'm telling you.
I got the liquid.
I might be there.
Liquid chalk there. I got
loud
liquid chalk, solid chalk back there.
I
got the logo on the microphone there. Liquid death here. We got product placement everywhere. All right, let's see how many people we got. One.
This is not that exciting to anything that you guys are talking about.
3
but
people.
League night started, and I decided to go 1.5 tonight. I got an axe. I got a queen in the mail today. Put it down, threw it at League. I'm going up 9 and 10 too.
Attaboy. Way to join the squad.
I had one game where I threw a perfect second half, 3 6s, 2 8s, and I missed all 4 bullseyes in the front. I threw a 60 with 4 5s on the front.
Attaboy. That's what I'm talking about.
I
was really proud of myself for that.
I threw for the first time since Murfreesboro Tuesday.
I had a 58, a 58, and a 60.
Damn.
I
had a 60. The 60 was like the 60 with 4 5s from the front was really great.
My other game was probably like a 40 though. So
yeah, I went. I only missed 2 kills going 9-10, but I think only 3 of them were 8s.
We got 3 people now.
This is the only week that I'm not doing 9 and 10, and that's because I'm just trying to get in a little bit more practice for Worlds. So I did go 4 and 5.
Well, I'm not using the same axe, so I was going to do that, and then I was like, I'm not even using the same axe.
I'm going to try to trip Lucas up here. Did you throw both of them at the top?
What? No.
Okay. All right. Just double checking.
Threw lower, and that's actually why I missed one of them.
So you were getting your upper kill shot practice and your TV rules practice.
Well, maybe
I'm not going to TV for hatchet. So
yeah, I'm not practicing that.
I'm not worried about that.
All right, we got 5. We got 5 people. We got 5 people on. Right. We're gonna start on the intro.
I'm gonna wig out for a second.
All right, you wig out. I'm gonna hit the intro scene, and we'll see you guys here in just a second.
Warning. The following podcast episode is a couple of the same old jerk-offs talking about happenings in the axe-throwing world. It is meant to be informative, but can sometimes be downright boring, If you get bored, that's okay. You can stop
I didn't
watching
realize that we could
because
do
someone
the
else
intro.
might find this informative.
Shh.
The opinions discussed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of our peers or any axe-throwing organization. We hope you enjoy the show.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Sit Your Axe Down. I also forgot to turn off the sound for the people so they could hear you when you said that, Tyler. That's why I said shh.
I was wondering. I was like, wait, can they really hear us during the intro? That seems
Yeah,
like
I
a bad
realized that as soon as you started talking, I was like, ooh, that audio is still moving for sure.
Way to go.
Yeah, welcome episode 17. Yeah, we were hoping to be the ones to break the news that the brackets were live, but they went out a little earlier than we thought they were going to, but that's okay. We're going to talk to Tyler here for a little bit. We've got some other guests on standby, which is cool. We have about, because it took so long for people to jump on, which is kind of our fault because we started late, but we've got probably
It was my fault.
10 or 12 minutes with Tyler before we got to get to the next guest.
It was my fault. My internet wasn't working, so I'll take the blame.
But Yosh, to answer your question, Lucas's beard is looking awful majestic right now.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Getting it trimmed tomorrow, so.
Yeah, it was actually getting in the way of his axe. It was causing an awkward
I get a lot more hair pulls on my drawback. Didn't like it.
Yes, Lucas equals majestic. That is correct. All right, so tonight, really, all we've got to talk about is the brackets are live. We're going to talk to Tyler here. I'm going to post a link to a really cool tool that Tyler put together. I think. Did you put that together? The
seating list?
Seating list, yep.
Yes. Yeah.
So
and it's actually that's the one that's going to be linked in the program as well. So there'll be a QR code to that in the program so people can see the whole like seating list and everything like that.
Nice. So I'm going to jump into the chat here, post this link. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's the right link.
But up too, just so I have it up if you want to ask any questions about it.
How was the seating done, Yosh asks.
Randomized?
Yeah, it's just random seating. No, so there was a sheet that went back out actually a while back that actually had the different categories that everyone qualified in. And it actually, the seating is done by the qualifying category. So, and the top of each bracket represents the top 15 or 20 CP earners for that discipline. So like in Hatchet, you've got Dylan as the number 1 seed, but then seeds 2 through 17 are the top 16 CP earners in Hatchet. After that, it goes to the Pro League bids, and then it goes to the non-region CP, and then region CP, and then qualifiers. So there's sort of different bands of seeding. So it's not like everyone's in one 256 person thing that's seeded. It's like you'd see the top 16, then you see like the 96 pros, then you see the 80 some non-region lock bids, then you see the region lock bids, et cetera, et cetera.
Nice. And I'm sure all of that can be found too with a very deep dive search onto Facebook.
Yes,
somewhere.
it is all published. Oh no, it's actually published on the website.
It's still on the website. Okay.
It was put out the beginning of 2023.
Yeah, I think you had a really good like almost like flowchart looking cheat sheet on there that kind of talked about that.
Yeah, and then we published a while back like when we published all of the bids and everything, they were divided into those categories.
Nice.
And stuff like that.
All right.
And then within those disciplines, it's like your top 3 season average. And knife is by 3 season average as well.
Yeah. And knife's the one that if you look at the bracket, I think it sucks the worst.
It does.
Because there's so
although I don't know why you're
much.
complaining. My bracket.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't think it sucks.
Well, so what I'm referring to is there are definitely people who are on
knife
that
doesn't
list.
pass the eye test.
Yeah, who are there that are seated way low, who have gotten way better since like their last seed was, or their last like league was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's because knife has seen such, like, especially in 2023, saw such like rapid improvement in people.
Yeah, it's
right. So that like their top 3 season average is like one of those could still be terribly low.
Like, is it rapid improvement, or was it that they opened the Blackhawks back up to things?
No,
no,
it was
because Blackhawks were open for the entirety of 2023, so that's
not entire. They weren't. They weren't.
It was
they
only
weren't at the beginning. It was like the last 3 seasons.
It was the last 2 seasons.
Last 2 seasons.
Because I was throwing Barbarians at the beginning of the year.
Yep. Same.
I had to throw them at Cascadia. I threw them at.
So you can say that the Blackhawks came back, and a lot of people have been getting touched by Tommy.
Sure, but I mean, so also look at Coleman Bates or Aiden Kent, right? Threw knives for the first time in 2023.
Yeah. I still think
so. Like their first 2 seasons are very low compared to their last 2 seasons. Yeah. So when you take a 3 season average, even though you can drop one of those 2, it does pull them down quite a bit.
Sure.
Yeah, it was definitely, because it's so new, there's still a lot of growth too, even for the people that were at the top. I mean, I think we've reached kind of the top of that right now, like where top people there's more people averaging a 50 or right at it. And there's not really, we're not seeing a lot of 54 average or 55 average or anything, but we're seeing more people get close to that 50 average or getting it.
Yeah, and I think like if you had done the same thing with Hatchet in like 2021, you would have seen a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
Right, where like people could throw like 40 averages for 2 seasons and then jump up to a 55 in the last 2.
I don't know that it was that. I don't know that it was that aggressive, because we already like proved 45, the math 50. On like the 2 to 2.5 point increase.
Yeah, but the top is still staying where it's at.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
The top has been consistent, and the top of knife, Kyle and I were talking about this ahead of time. Like in 2022, there was like, or 2021, there was like 8 people who were like consistently really good at knives.
Yeah.
And now there's like 30.
Right. It's becoming more like Hatchet. There's enough people that it is actually like any of these X amount of people could win.
Right.
If they have a good day, they could easily do it. Like,
yeah, I'm actually why
you don't even have to have a good day if somebody has one drop. Sorry, Tommy.
And Tommy, no, knife is not seeded by highest score and average. That is how it was seeded in 2023.
Stupid. Very stupid.
Yeah. So knife is your top 3 season average.
Yeah. Yeah, Tommy. Pay attention.
But like the whole champion 1 seed 2, like it definitely should be a thing, right? The champion should be the 1 seed.
Yeah.
But that does mean that like Tommy and Sebastian, who I think are like the 2 best knife throwers, now become 2-3, which means that they are in the same bracket.
So
big brain up here.
Notice that Lucas didn't even like get mad at that. That you said that Tommy and Sebastian are the 2 best knife throwers
because of what they received for being the 2 and 3. Whatever.
Yeah, because they got fucked.
Sounds like a personal problem. I don't know.
Sounds like they deserved it.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll find out here in a
Maybe-
little bit, because
maybe I knew all
maybe
along.
one of those guys might be one of our surprise guests tonight. So, but Tyler, you said something a minute ago that people may not quite understand. You said knife doesn't pass the eye test. What do you mean by eye test?
So, like, when we were coming up with the seating for Worlds and how we were going to seed it and stuff, what we did is we ran it into the previous year's mod, like with all the previous year's competitors, and just sort of like, I know who should be the top 20 seeds, right? Just I've been to tournaments, like I faced these people, like I've thrown against them. So
some of them, there's a
the
few names that I don't.
there's a few in there that I haven't, right? So the eye test being of like, I know, like, so I can tell like Coleman is seated lower than he probably should be.
Is he in
Sure.
my bracket?
No, he's
No.
in mine.
Oh, okay.
He's like
Oh,
my
that
second
sucks.
batch. I love
Oh
it.
no, that's terrible.
Right. So I know that Rander and Joe are probably seated lower than they should be.
Are they in my bracket?
No, they're in mine. I
Oh
didn't care about your
no,
bracket.
that's terrible.
Who? Rander and
Um,
Joe? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Joe's definitely lower than.
Right. And Joe, like
Rander's
like,
all the way down at the almost the well. Same with Justin. Justin's low too.
Yeah, so that really puts a lot of like chances for a early upset, or like
right.
upset. Just
Right. So like, and I think that just goes back to like, because those are like 4 people that I would probably put in my top 25 knife throwers.
it's
And
very it is very reminiscent of 2021 US Open, where I was the first seed. That was when we had to do qualifying throws for our seeding. And I was first seed, and I played John Bradley first, and then I played you second, Tyler.
in knife?
No, in Hatchet.
Oh, and hatchet.
Yeah, that was when we had to do seeding throws to, I guess, make it. I think it was like even if you had qualified for the Open that year, you still had to do a seeding throws.
Yeah. No, there was no seeding throws.
Yeah,
There
I
was no
threw
seeding throws for
315.
Big Axe, at least.
It was the qualifying throws rather, and then you were
Yeah,
seeded
but
based.
you were seeded based on your qualifying throws. Yeah.
Because that was when I threw a 315. It was still the same, like 50 throws, mandatory kills.
Yeah.
And I think it was just to qualify for the Open, the US Open in Atlanta.
Oh, in Atlanta.
Yep. I think that was 21.
They were talking about Minneapolis.
No. That was 2022, right?
Minneapolis is when their seeding tool didn't work correctly. Because they divided by 28, not the number of games played. So Rander's average was very skewed because he only played 16 games. So
And
I
then
faced him in round 1.
Yeah.
Because it said his average was like 14, even though it was actually like 28.
What are you talking about? Big Axe?
Yeah.
That was before he decided he wanted to throw like a real Big Axe, and he was still throwing that ITF thing.
Oh yeah, he was still throwing.
Now he's throwing that damn Colossus and getting like 8 inches of coverage because the way he lands it.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah.
So I know you've got other guests and stuff. There is 2 comments I wanted to make about the sheet.
Good, because I was gonna have a couple questions for you too, real quick.
Okay.
All right, we're ready.
So one being that once we set the brackets, we told people and internally we're not going to move anyone from brackets. So any issues or dropouts we had today just changed the bracket itself, did not move anyone to other brackets, and that will remain the same.
Nice.
So if someone drops out, like we will remove them from their bracket, but that will not shuffle every single person into a different bracket. It will just move that bracket.
Nice. So you're referring to
that,
bracket 4 specifically, or
no, we'll get into that in a sec.
You're referring to just if people don't show up.
Like if people don't show up, if there's an issue, like, hey, like this isn't where I should be seated, etc. So we had 1 seating change, well, 2 seating changes for the same thing. Eric Rimblas and Vincent Ingalanera moved up in their seeding in their brackets because of the way we did the bands, right? The AmChamp people qualified, their seeding was much lower.
Sure.
But they would have received Pro League bids. So they technically should seed in that band.
Nice.
So they moved within, but I only moved them within their bracket because it had already been put out there.
Makes sense.
And things like that. So the seating is slightly tweaked. Like in bracket 4, I think you'll see 2 people. I just put Vincent as 76 as well as the person that he seated next to. So there's 2 76 seeds. Just
put
so
a
that
T
he
next
was
to it,
like
is that right?
seated correctly. Yeah. And same with Eric within his bracket because they should have qualified under the other band in theory.
Sure.
And should get the benefit of the higher seeding band if that's how they would have qualified.
Right.
Bracket 4 is fixed. It is a new link.
Woo!
Good.
I still told Kyle this beforehand. I don't know why it wasn't working. So I went back in and I redid it like 6 times and it kept spewing out the wrong seeds.
There must have been like one player ID that was like doing something weird and it would seed the first couple and then just have some sort of error because you were copying and pasting the seeding in, right?
Yeah.
And doing manual. So it was probably just some weird little bug.
And it stayed corrupt until you deleted the whole bracket and then started a new one.
Yeah. So it was weird because, right, normally when that happens, it messes up the whole bracket.
Right.
But this was only messing up parts of it. Because like I checked and like, because like I'll always like check to make sure, and I always usually just check all the buys to make sure that they're right ones. So the top 4 were correct because there was 4 buys.
Yeah.
The bottom 4 were all correct.
But everything in the middle,
there was a bunch in the middle was
a cluster.
But even like 41 to 45 was correct. So I don't know. They like moved into weird spots.
Nice.
So yeah, so normally when that happens, the whole thing's wrong, and so it's very obvious. And people were like, the seating's wrong. I'm like, I checked it. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, so even when I tried to redo it several times, it kept doing the wrong thing. So eventually I just deleted it, made a new one, and it worked the first time.
Nice. So if you were in bracket 4 before, you're still in bracket 4. Just double
You're still
check
in bracket 4,
if you care about who you play.
Yeah, if you care about your actual first matchup, that was incorrect.
Yeah, if that probably changed.
Yeah, if it changed probably within the last 45 minutes. So
yeah, but for some reason, if there is any other issues going forward, in any discipline, right, you won't move brackets.
Right.
The bracket itself might change if people drop out or there's an issue seating or whatever. Like that bracket might get changed or reseated or whatever, but we will keep you in your bracket so you can plan accordingly.
Yeah. And unless there's like a major issue, your seating is not changing by that much. Like a person is going to move, which you might shift it within the bracket, but as far as your seed number, it's not going to change by much.
Yeah. And I say this, but like, okay, there could be some dire circumstance. If all 4 of the top seeds in a bracket drop out, like maybe there's an extreme case to move people.
Yeah,
sure.
but like
highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely that like all 4 buy people drop out. Like if every single person with a buy
then we
drops out or doesn't make it or whatever. But like the likelihood of that is so small that I don't even think it's worth mentioning.
No. All right. And then the last question that I had for you, Tyler, that one of our special guests asked me earlier today, and I wasn't 1,000% positive, but are you aware of how many from each bracket are going to the finals?
1. So that's what
just
in everything.
In everything.
In everything.
Knife.
So
Knife will have Knife will have the finals on the broadcast.
Every single bracket,
or at least recorded,
and 1 person from every bracket will be on ESPN.
Yeah,
perfect.
So there will be 4 hatchet throwers, 2 big X, 2 knife, 2 duels teams.
Perfect.
Yes.
So 4 people from duels will make it, not just.
Well, yeah, not just the one team
Sure.
standing there by themselves.
Sorry. All right. Well, cool.
Yeah, and that was so the knife broadcast doesn't exist.
Right.
So in the past, there has been either 2 duels teams or 2 Big X finalists.
Yep.
Or four duels teams
4.
or 4 Big X to make that 7 block. But if we wanted knife on there at all, that had to go.
Yeah, so,
right, so
That makes
that's the
sense.
trade-off. We put in knife instead of the semis of.
I think that's a smart move.
that's perfect.
It keeps
make
knife
it
in
for this
exposure.
prize, and then lose and not get on TV.
All right. Well, Tyler, thanks for joining us. We're going to let you get off here,
Right.
if you'd like. So, let me see if I can just kick you out of here. Okay, I can kick you out of here. All right, Tyler, thanks for joining us. Yeah, watching the comments and have fun. So we'll get you out of here, and then we'll get the next person in.
Right.
See you.
Ooh, now our video looks all jacked up.
Yeah,
we're gonna transition. Yay! All right, cool. It's just us again. All right.
Who we got? Who's
Whew.
first?
All right. So our first special guest. No, I don't want to report Tyler. Don't report. Hopefully that doesn't mess him up. Our first special guest was one of the people we were talking about earlier. And I hope he's still with us and not asleep because we're like 10 minutes behind what I told him would be.
All right. While we're waiting, pick a card.
Pick a card, any card.
Pick a number and I'll count.
13.
All right. That gives us Manny Cole.
Manny Cole. Nice. Is that an ace half hatchet?
His axe of choice at this time, it looks like, was an Ace Hardware half hatchet.
Nice.
We got a couple of stats here. Bullseye 54.5%. Kill shot 53.6%.
When is that from? Is that from
2021?
2021.
Yep.
In Atlanta.
Yep. We'll throw it back.
So we are just waiting for that second guest to jump in. I'm going to jump into Restream here real quick.
Oh, you guys.
Atlanta, the best worlds ever. I don't know about that.
Let's not get carried away.
Lucas doesn't even know who our first special guest is.
No, I don't.
He says 1 moment.
All right, pick another card then. Pick another number.
3.
Okay, well that one's me, so I'm gonna go from the other side.
Yeah, -3.
All right, on the other end, number 3 is
We just couldn't get away from it.
Oh, look, Hayden had to outdo me. Look how long his paragraph is at the top. And then mine's that little one.
The little one's yours?
Yeah. Played over 500 escape games across the country.
That's a lot of escape games.
Never noticed they spelled Hayden's name wrong on the back.
They did. Ooh, all right.
Haydon.
We're going to mess up the screen real quick. We're going to mess it up. Now, we're admitting in our next guest. Now.
Oh, boo.
Yes.
Boo. Oh, boo.
Yes.
Right. I know, everyone's so disappointed.
Boo. Oh, boo.
Uh-oh. Any chance you have headphones?
I think yours is just echoing.
Oh. Any chance you have headphones?
Oh, I know what to do. I got
Any
this.
chance you have headphones?
Is it better?
I don't
Let's
know.
see.
Let's find out.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it. Sounds like there's no
There.
echo. All
You
right.
nailed it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All
I had
right.
the what's it called? Your thing playing in the background. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, how's the venue?
so far so good.
That's good.
Yeah, a little busier day by day and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah, no complaints. It's been really nice.
Good. Good. Well, so have you gotten a chance to take a look at the brackets?
I have.
You
All
have.
right.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's see here. I'm gonna get over
Which bracket? Knife?
to
You in?
knife. Yeah.
I'm
What
in
about
bracket-
knife?
I'm in bracket 2 for knives.
What you
Okay.
think?
I think the brackets are kind of evenly spread as far as like skill level goes now. I'm really happy to. Oh, actually, no, I'm not happy to be in the same bracket as Tommy.
No, you should be really happy.
Especially if we're only taking 2 people to the.
We're all happy.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
Now, in the event that you make it out of your bracket, are we going to see the sweatpants again?
No sweatpants.
pajamas.
No pajamas.
Okay. All right. Learned his lesson.
No, but you guys know what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, you can give them a short
Yeah.
story.
So Worlds 2022, I made it to the broadcast for knives, and I was warming up, practicing. Everything felt really good, and as I sat down, it felt a little breezy, and I realized I had a hole in my jeans, like straight up the middle. And I bolted back to the hotel room to just change pants. And the first thing I saw was the gray sweatpants, changed into those. And Tony Luce really served my butt to me on a silver platter while I was wearing my Mark Echo sweatpants.
That's the reason why knife can no longer be on ESPN.
That's the reason. Yeah, don't
Yeah, that's why I got cut.
my sweatpants.
If you guys didn't know, Sebastian is the reason that we can no longer throw knives on ESPN because he wore pajamas.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Ruined it
That's
for all
not
of
true. That's just fake news. But
No, that's real.
you. Right. That is the reason.
Tell your friends.
so knife you think is evenly matched. What hatchet bracket are you in?
Hatchet bracket 4.
Ooh, so did you look at it prior to it being seated correctly?
I looked at it prior, and then I looked at it after also. So I think I was originally facing man, what's his name? Yeah, it changed.
It changed, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Were you did you like the first version or the second version more? I don't know where you were, so it doesn't. I
Yeah.
have no context.
Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I kind of like the second version more because I'm seated above my first match. Before
Okay.
I was seated below them. So like, yeah. So I do.
There you go.
Nice. Who do let's see here. Who do you have?
I don't know.
No?
I was just looking through that bracket as well. I didn't find your name yet, but I did find a very interesting match.
What's that?
Vincent and Troy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good match to watch.
Yes. All right, let's see. Where's
Oh man, okay. So
all right, Sebastian got Connor Peterson, and then if you win that, either David Klein or Jesse Plunkard.
all right, quick question. Is John Depke still here? Is John Depke in the comments still? He was in the comments earlier.
Depke! Oh my gosh.
John, you here?
Tell me with the eBay link blowing up our
Yeah, what's he
comments.
doing with that? The heck
Tommy,
is that?
if this eBay link isn't pajama pants or original black Blackhawks, then I don't want to click it.
Ooh.
But I will. They're joggers for you.
EKO sweatpants or
great,
something
thanks.
like that.
Yeah, you know what? If Tommy
Great.
wants to make me a some joggers that say "touched by Tommy" on them, I'll wear them.
Ooh.
They're gray Echo.
All right, so
That's awesome,
John hasn't jumped into the comments.
Oh, he's
he
here.
is here. He's here. Okay, he's here. So John, if this bracket 4 is correct, your playing game, Zach Owen, he's from my venue. I think that it's very fitting that he has the 64th seed because he's throwing 64s constantly right now. So you got to bring your A game against Zach. Zach's going to be on the local news tomorrow night because he was voted big man on campus at his high school, and he's like he's got the Dylan Teets thing in him. He's a drum guy. He's been watching Dylan, been throwing tough. He's right-handed, and he throws left-handed better than he throws right-handed. So if he gets hurt, he can switch hands and probably do just as good. So John, you're gonna have a tough. Well, he's got to get through. Who's he got first? Steep, I think. Steep in. But Zach's good.
So you're saying the strategy isn't like try to break one of his hands because he's going to do well with the other one too?
No, the strategy would be to get Steep to beat him so you don't have to throw against him. But I'll bring a coin for him if he doesn't have one.
Sorry, Doki.
I don't think he does have a coin.
Doki
He's got a.
Butcher.
If you're talking about like a rookie coin, I don't think he has a rookie coin because nobody has.
He was talking about a 64 coin, but
I've got 64 coins. Yeah, Sebastian, back to you. Lucas hit on it a little bit ago. You've got the new venue, cutting edge, right? Stamford, Connecticut. Right?
Let's see the hoodie. Show us the logo. Here we go. Nice.
Cutting edge axe throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Let's see. We talked about knife. We talked about duels. What else? You're in, or we didn't talk about duels. Sorry. Yeah, we talked about knife and hatchet. You're in big axe as well, right?
Big axe, yeah. Big axe bracket 2.
Positive.
I think so. No, bracket 1. Sorry, yeah.
There we go. What about that? You checked out Big Axe? I think Big Axe is probably going to be a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I didn't look. I really didn't look at most of them. So I'm just clicking on them now as we talk about them.
Yeah, you were in.
I'm in
bracket 1, and our bracket does not look. does not.
Kyle and I are in the same bracket for everything. Maybe not
duels, yeah. Geez, yeah, bracket 1 for Big Axe does not look fun. Does not look fun at all.
At least Tyler's not in it. Loser.
Yeah, Tyler's in the other one. And neither does bracket 2. Bracket 2 looks just as.
What's crazy is there's not even another bracket, so those are your options.
That's why I think it sucks so bad. I told Sebastian this earlier today. Like Hatchet is got 4 brackets, so like it's a little less of a pain in the ass when you look at it from an eye test perspective. But when you look at the others with just 2 brackets, like I guess it's Worlds and it's gonna suck. But
yeah, it's interesting to see also that we're all playing with the 7 throws now and the 2 kills, and we're gonna jump back down to the 5 and the 1 kill. So really, that kill shot's gonna be the deciding factor in a lot of those games.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now to get ready for Worlds? Are you doing anything? Anything different than normal?
No, just throwing, trying to play the best I can in league and whatnot. Just on the side, just outside of league, just trying to see how many times I can hit bull for hatchet in a row and whatnot, and being able to double hit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, my focus really is knives, and like second would be big axe. I really want to try to see how far I can take it in big.
Yeah,
that's when like my I really want to do a better job at big axe than I did last year. I went 2-2 last year. Or Laura, yeah. Well, last year's Worlds.
Yeah, last December of 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems weird that it's April and there was no Worlds that went by. So
yeah, but it's cool to see how much better the hatchet game has been. But I think everyone's going to do a really good job too, because they're all aiming at those smaller ones on the outside, and they have to come back down to just the one in the middle.
So you told me earlier you had league tonight too?
I did.
How'd you do?
Hatchet is Dasher went definitely really well, and everything else was.
Yeah.
We did a great job.
Did you have knives too?
Yeah, I've not been doing well.
No.
Well, just call Tommy, have him, come for a sleepover. I hear.
Well, that's the reason why he has
likes
them.
to touch people.
He's touching my knives up now. So I had my cups, and it did not go well. But even my Tuesday league, I played at Jersey Axe House. I still wasn't doing well, so that's not even the reason. I just suck now.
It sounds like it was a strategic move of Tommy's to just keep your knives before Worlds.
I'm afraid of what he's going to do to them.
He's just going to keep them till after Worlds.
I can tell you what he's going to do to him. He's going to make sure that it doesn't pass the 4-inch test, and then you won't even be able to throw him.
He wouldn't do that to me. Especially if we're in the same bracket, we totally want to play eventually.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, so we're a little bit behind schedule. So I appreciate you joining us. I'm going to go ahead and
thank you for having me.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot a message to the next guest, and we'll get you pushed out of the room. I promise I won't block you like I blocked Tyler when I removed him. But thanks for joining us, Sebastian. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.
See you then. All right.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, screen is jacked up again because didn't transition.
Shout out to Chris DuBois who just messaged me.
Yeah,
he let me know that, or he asked, "Do you have any more Blackhawks? Because I just broke a guard on mine."
Tell him to call Casey.
No, she didn't have any. I tried to buy all those.
I thought she had red ones.
She sold them all.
All right, let's see if our next special guest is ready to go. Looks like he's at least on Facebook. So he was busy. Actually, so was Sebastian. They were both. I don't know if you guys noticed that Sebastian was at home, so he must have taken a quick flight back. But these guys were live on ESPN News tonight, throwing in like South Carolina and Rock Hill in the Commissioner's Cup.
That was on tonight.
Yep, not really. They were just showing a replay, but let's see. Vinny Acosta has 29 sets of Blackhawks. Holy cow!
Yeah, but he doesn't have any of the good ones. He doesn't have the originals.
Did Casey have originals?
Yeah, Casey had 2 black original ones. That
jeez!
Somebody got them.
I would love to find out who got them.
Tyler, what's up? Talk to your boy. Let me see him. Send me a pic.
I have 1 original Blackhawk.
Okay, I'm interested. Maybe I can piece together several original ones instead of a set, and then I'll make my own set.
There you go. All right, just
but yeah, I'm trying to buy Casey's after I saw them.
I saw the red ones and didn't even think about the originals.
Yeah, the red ones were sitting.
Don't answer Tommy's question.
2 other ones.
Why would we tell you why we want the originals? Because then everybody will want the originals.
No, I think they weigh a little different. I mean, I know that
they are lighter and their stock bevel is further back than the new ones.
I don't care about that part because Tommy's gonna screw them up for me anyway. So
yeah, I got mine.
That's okay, Tyler.
I just haven't thrown them yet because.
What an idiot! Throw them.
No, I'm saving. I don't know that I'm gonna actually be able to finish a lot of stuff at Worlds. We'll see. Hatchet, I think, is the only thing that I can do right now that doesn't like put me in an immense amount of pain.
John Cotter, the oh crap! What was I about to say? Now I can't see the chat. There we go. The ones that were made by Brock Woodson. Unfortunately, the guards were too small on those. Everybody was breaking those as well. So I don't think very many people throw them anymore because of they've broken one and there's no way to get another.
Yeah.
Unless you could piece together from somebody else that broke them. They did look really nice, but unfortunately the guards were just pointed the wrong direction. in my opinion.
Oh,
And then also,
Tyler might have a set.
yeah. Like there's people that have sets, but Tyler's not throwing them. You could weld them ish. But yeah, they were also numbered, and only the ones that are numbered are legal. I can't remember how many sets. I think it's like 30.
That's true.
Oh,
Big X is already settled. Send me the trophy.
yes, we'll send it to you. You did really well at Beers and Bullseyes. I mean, you almost have it. So, oh, nice. I didn't know he still had some. And they're numbered, John, because he did have some that weren't numbered.
Yeah, you got to be careful there because there was definitely some controversy with numbered and versus unnumbered.
Yeah, so just be careful with that, John. Pay attention to the wording and the rules. If yours aren't a numbered set, then they might not be legal.
Yeah, I think. Do you remember where they had them stamped?
Yeah, I can. If you want to give them to me, I can just write on them with a Sharpie. It was part of the contract, Yoshi.
Well, I'll have to check for you, Money Matt, for
Hell yeah.
Access for Autism from our NCAA March Madness thing. So,
highly successful March Madness program.
Yeah, I think I think that Throw Pros might match the number because not very many people did it, which was kind of silly because there's only like 3 people eligible to get free entry into our next major. So, and I think the person who actually won, I need to double check that. I don't want to announce it on here if it's not correct, but is somebody who's eligible. So I'm surprised some of the Colorado guys didn't jump in. Our next major's in Colorado. It would have been a good time to jump in and maybe win. But
all right, so is our other guest coming or what?
I'm not certain.
It doesn't seem like it. Do we have another one after that?
Yeah, so we do. I'm going to go ahead and skip our next guest, and we'll go to the best for last guest that I had on here, that we were going to have on here.
I do.
This one might be a surprise. This is going to be a total surprise. Well, maybe. If you read the message, I think I did send the messages as to who's going
on. Yoshi, yes, at UConn. Matt, I'll send you a picture tomorrow after my haircut so you can keep a picture.
Lucas looks like he's got a perm.
Yeah.
Matt, you ever seen a perm before?
Clearly not. I was trying to find my hat. I thought I had my Bull Mag hat in here. I was going to wear it since John was on. Let him know I was repping, but I don't know what I did with it. I think I must have worn it after.
Yeah, that's the one. I knew there was one thing that I was missing, and it's in my truck.
Get it, Tommy.
All right, third guess is getting signed in.
Matt, I have this stupid second place duels trophy from this Texas tournament where I threw it this trash can for a partner. I could use that to cover my hair. Tommy, I'm taller than you. Are we going to have a measure off?
Measure off?
I think that Tommy and Money Matt are going to have to see who's actually taller.
What about Colby?
He's not involved in this. Don't bring him into this. He didn't ask for that.
There we go.
Do it, Tommy. I won't tell. Double up at the socks. Oh, is our other person coming or what? I'm about to just invite somebody random.
No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
it's a little slow, but they're coming.
Who?
It's a secret.
I'm going to be mad in a minute when I find that hat over here.
Is your hat just in a random spot?
I was wearing it one time when I was on the computer, and I put it over here.
You had it backwards, I think, the last time we were on.
Yeah. I must have left it on and gotten up. I got a Nashville hat over there. I can hide my hair in that.
You're gonna have one of those sweet white Dadwater hats too.
Yeah, I don't have one right now though.
We get you a Boston Scally too. I got one of those.
No, I'm not wearing those hats.
All right.
Oh, choose one.
We are getting close. How many people we got watching? We got a pretty good crew here. We got about 20 or so people.
More people would probably stick around if our other guests.
22. Now we got one on Twitch right now. Yeah, both of our guests, the one who was going to come on prior and this one, were both messaging me about how slow your internet was screwing us up.
Okay. Well, first off, they should have waited like 2 seconds. I think what happened is I got impatient. I reset it one time and it didn't boot fast enough, so I reset it again.
Oh, yeah.
Rookie move. Yeah. I almost cut it off, Tommy. All right, what hatchet bracket are you in? Huh?
Same one as you.
So we're in hatchet, big axe, and knife?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we got?
Unfortunate for me, right?
Not, I mean, if there's anything that I'm going to throw decent in, it may be hatchet, but the upper, well, I guess we're not doing the little kills. Okay, so that's not terrible. But yeah, going for upper kills, anything up hurts pretty good. Hopefully it oh, we got a guest. All right, we're gonna add mid transition. We got the only female thrower to qualify in all 4 disciplines joining us. Joining us from, oh shoot, are you in Calgary?
Just outside.
Just outside. I should have looked. I have live edge is Calgary.
Yes.
But from Live Edge, her Waddle venue, and the range, her and Goose's venue, Sasha. Thanks for joining us, Sasha.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, you too. It's been a while.
It's been a really long time.
Yeah.
Way too.
When was the last? Was the last time Worlds last year?
I think it was Worlds last year. Yeah, because we haven't.
No, Cascadia in 2023.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, yes, it was. That's right. Because
Yeah.
So, oh wow, yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been over a year. That's awful.
Time flies. And fun, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. So how have you guys been?
Oh, really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Really busy. You know, just all the things. We're just gearing up now for our seasons here. So, and getting ready to try and prep for a big trip next week. And it's been good though.
Yeah. So how does it feel to be the first female first lady to make it in all 4 disciplines?
I don't even know what to say about that. It's really surreal, and I don't think it doesn't seem real. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's weird. It's cool.
Which one's your favorite right now?
My favorite has always been Big Axe.
Yeah.
Always. I love Big Axe. I've gotten fond of knife. I don't practice that. I mean, I haven't been able to practice big axe in a while either, but I would say big axe is my favorite.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the brackets?
That one, yeah.
So I did, and I'm really sad because before the brackets got shifted, when I first looked, I saw in Hatchet I was supposed to play Gustin in the first round. I got so excited, telling everybody, "Ooh, I get to play Gustin." Then it got reshuffled again, and I don't get to play Gustin anymore. But yes, I did look. I just kind of skimmed over them though, so I don't really remember. I don't know, but I'm just, you know what? This year. I'm there to have a good time.
Yeah. So
You know
you're in Lucas and I's bracket for knife.
Oh.
And my bracket for duels. Let's see here. Where are you guys at in duels?
So for Hatchet, you can still play Gustin. You just both have to win 2 games.
Yep.
Okay, cool. No big deal.
Yeah,
Piece of cake.
easy. Just you got to play Joe Devine first,
Huh?
and then possibly Cheese or Lucas Nichols. Which Lucas Nichols is actually my alias, so it'll be me or Cheese. And then Ryan Gustin plays Pete Kuzma, and then Wade, who is actually a thrower from from Tennessee, who threw really well at my tournament last weekend, plays
yeah.
Caden Green. And so the 8 of you all meet up together. So who knows? You might get to play him still. Dreams could come true.
Gonna say, yep, that's gonna take a miracle, but hey, stranger things can happen, and I've much learned anybody can beat anybody on any given day. So
That's
I'm
right.
gonna think about that. I mean, I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I'm gonna think positively about it anyway.
So we're spread pretty far apart in duels. We will both have to win a lot of games to throw against.
Well,
Yeah.
let's make that happen, because that would make my day so
Yeah.
much. And I know
in bracket 2.
thrilled.
So when are you going to your next tournament that's not Worlds? Because at some point we were supposed to throw duels together.
Remembered?
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Yes, so are you gonna come to Live Edge for their tournament in the fall?
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Boo,
Wait a
why
minute.
not?
Wait a minute. In the fall?
I don't know. Colin just heard me and he just said August long weekend, he said.
Yeah. It is in August, and it conflicts with another another event that's in town for my Jasper location. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to.
What do you got going on in Jasper?
Like this massive German festival that
That sounds dumb.
I committed to.
Oh,
Well, they're
And
having
it's
a
like
Canadian
right
festival.
outside I did look for tickets though prior to committing. I looked at and tried to figure out how it would be like the best way to go. It looked like trying to fly into like Idaho or Montana and driving would be the best bet, but because otherwise it was very, very expensive.
Oh, yeah, that's really what I have not gotten out very much this year. Is the cost of everything is through the roof, and
what's so crazy is it doesn't seem like it's a lot more expensive than like I would think it would be more expensive for us to like have flown to like Phoenix or Spokane or whatever. But it's significantly cheaper to fly to really anywhere here in the US than it was to fly to Calgary.
Yeah, and I don't understand it. Like, I mean, it's even more than last year. I don't know. Or even the year before. I mean, like we were able to get to quite a few tournaments because I mean, to be fair, we drove to a few as well, but it just seems all of a sudden through the roof and nothing seems to be going down. So that's making it really difficult for us in the West to be able to participate in any sort of tournaments because, I mean,
If Canada would just get a Southwest line, then we'd be in like good shape.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know, but something's got to give because I thought, oh, well, with, COVID now is kind of a few years out, things are going to start going down, and it just seems they're going up, not down.
Yeah, Tasia says her tickets are $900 from Boise to Calgary.
Oh,
Shoot.
I believe that wholeheartedly. It is crazy. So I honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. We just got to wait and see and hope that the world doesn't keep falling apart and maybe things will start to get a little more economical because it's I mean, as you guys know, it's a really big hurdle, right?
Yeah, it's an election year, I think, right? 2024. Yeah, it's an election year, so I'm sure that stuff's going to continue to go through the roof here. Hopefully tournaments start picking up too. So
Sasha, who do you think, if you could predict winners for each discipline, what do you think?
I don't know if I want to go on the record for this one.
No, well, don't. You can go on the record. Just don't pick me for any of them.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Interesting. So, I mean, I really want to pick for duels. I really want to pick cheap and easy just because I think that'd be really rad.
Yeah.
I think it's very likely.
I mean, you never know. I mean, we can light it, really put our minds to it. So, I mean, it's possible.
Definitely could happen.
I'm gonna say I will pick for Big Axe. I'm gonna pick Lucas Johnson.
Well, I just told you not to pick me. I'm picking Tyler.
Okay, Tyler. Actually, my mind did go to Tyler, and then I'm like, no, I think it's gonna be Lucas. Okay, fine. We'll go back to Tyler.
Yeah, there we go. I like Tyler. Again, I think, like we were so close last year, but I have not gotten any better and he has. And so I think he should win. I mean,
he changed axes and found one that worked really well. And Lucas has been trying to find another axe, but
I just haven't found
everyone he picks up, he just goes right back to his old one.
Yeah.
I even tried to break it for him, and it still
I just glued it back together.
I was gonna say that wouldn't have mattered anyway. Would have found a way to make it work. That's how. I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Loose for knife because I feel like there is gonna be a little bit of.
Yeah.
I could see that. I'm gonna do my best to.
Gee, Hatchet's just. I don't know. That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna pick. Colby Dean.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't talked to Colby in a little bit. I know he changed some things up. I don't know how much he's been throwing, but I definitely think, he could. I think Hatchet is the one to make a pick. I mean, I think that if we played the same tournament, seeded exactly the same way 10 times, we might get 10 different winners.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel almost the same way about knives. I mean, Hatchet, I think you could even see completely different top 8 every time. But for knives, I think you might see the same top 8, but I think that the winner would probably be somebody different each time. And then I don't know. Big Axe is such a toss up with 5 throws because it really just comes down to 1 throw.
Mm-hmm.
And duels is the same way. I mean, 1 drop could mean that the other team just plays it safe the rest of the game, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm definitely interested. I think it almost impossible, like Tyler just said in the chat, impossible to predict, especially with the new rules happening already and everybody being able to practice on kind of aiming smaller, and now going back to that. I think it's really going to come down to who can focus and still do the 10 throws, the monotonous game again, and see what happens.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to seeing, is because now that people have been throwing on these like aim small, miss small, everybody's just going to be that much more dialed in. So it's really then going to come down to that more of a mental approach, because I think the skill is just going to elevate even more than it already was before. How is that going to play a part? I think it's going to be a lot more difficult to predict because of that.
Yeah.
Because everybody was so good before. Now we're just going to times that by how much. But I mean, again, going back from, even though it's same, but different, I don't know. This is going to be mental, and it'll be kind of fun to watch. I think.
Very differently.
I don't think any of our predictions are going to be right. I really don't think so. It'll just be surprise. Here's what happened.
We're probably very wrong. We probably mentioned some people that'll go 0-2. Like easily could. I mean, but I think, coming back to the focus thing, I even focus so much differently for 15-foot or for the new target than I did than I did last year. Like I can tell just when I practiced for like 10 minutes before league started today, aiming at the center the whole time, that I have not been focusing with the new rules. I've been thinking a lot more, doing a lot more, like calculating risk, like, I really need to make sure I at least hit a 5 here type of thing. Whereas it was very much like laser focused for me, 2023 rules, to where I don't care what the other person throws. I don't care what's going on around me. I can just focus on my thing and get back into that. And I think that might be really hard for me to get back into. So, I mean, I might not do very well at Worlds because I've just been mentally not in that capacity for, 4 or 5 months. So it'll definitely be interesting, I think, to see kind of how that goes for people and what they do with that.
Well, now I've been noticing in the league play here, it's almost like it's now like having to go around the circle and hit the other small targets. The middle one should be easy, but it seems now the middle one is the more difficult one. And it's like the one that you should hit is the one that you're not hitting.
It is definitely different because mentally
I think it's because you think because it's the biggest one, you take more, you take a night off.
I mean, I threw way more 4s with the old bullseye than I do the new one, because I used to do the same thing. I would get very lazy and stop focusing because it was so big in 2020 that then when the little bullseye came, like I feel like got like 3 or 4 points better average wise, just because, now I have something I actually have to focus on and put my brain power towards. Whereas I would just turn my brain off and like not even care when it was that big. So I definitely think, I think that has a lot to do with why people are missing the middle, is because there's that lack of focus and you're kind of taking it easy because you're like, I should definitely be able to hit this. I used to hit it 8, 9, 10 times in a game. So I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just to let everyone at home know, Lucas in his first 4 games was top 5 in 6 percentage. So don't let him fool you. He's throwing just fine.
For what?
For your first 4 games for league.
Oh, tonight?
Yep.
Whatever.
Well, that's not shocking news.
Yeah, he's throwing just fine. Anything
else, Sasha, that you
Yeah, can you give us a sneak peek at like what you think the most beautiful handle or axe that Goose is bringing with him is going to look like?
No,
You
no,
can't?
no,
Ah.
no, I'm not going to do that.
Can you at least
It's
tell
gonna-
us, is it a totally new pattern?
There may be some new things, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
Have to go to the makers
Yeah,
area and check it
by
out.
the Makers Market and come and see us and say hi and check out all the cool stuff because he's gonna come with a lot of things. So
Yeah, the one that I have right now, of the stuff that I still have left over, there's like a red epoxied one that has this really cool wood pattern. And I will ask him too when I get there what it is, but there's a red one and an orange one, but the red one is gorgeous.
yeah,
I,
I mean he's gonna nerd out and talk with you about it the whole time. So
So let's see here. It's been over a year. Colin Goose is still doing his own thing. Because before he had just left what he was doing to do his own stuff full time.
he's kind of doing a bit of both.
Bit of both, yeah.
A bit of both.
Jumping
yeah.
back in, helping out, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Good
They
and
can
good or
more
good and
time.
bad or
Yeah, I mean it's working out okay. I mean there's more time to do the things that he wants and needs to do. So the balance is actually pretty good.
yeah.
Um yeah, it's just I think the balance has been struck and so I think it's certainly helping with, stress levels and being able to be more creative and do some more cool things. And so it's yeah, seemingly working really well so far. So
Good.
yeah.
All right. So what are you doing between now and when you guys heading out? Next Tuesday? Next Wednesday?
We're coming next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. So what are you doing between now and then to get ready? You got any practice stuff you're doing or?
So I did some practice stuff last night and we're gonna say, because I haven't really thrown very much. I'm gonna have to cram it in. Gonna have to do a lot.
What's the weather like there? Is it still like stupid cold? Can't make its mind up.
No, it's actually good. Almost all the snow is gone now. It's going to be double digits. It's going to be really nice. Some rain. I mean, we had like 15 centimeters of snow last week, and then we had a thunderstorm last night. It's
centimeters. How many? What's that?
like 3 inches. I'm just kidding.
No, I think it was more than that then.
It is.
Yeah, it's lots, but basically,
it's like 6 inches.
yeah,
it's like several inches.
Yeah,
it's 5.91 inches to be exact.
So
yeah. So all right. So you got some practicing to do.
yeah, I've got some practicing to do big time. But we also have events starting at our place as well. So it's kind of like still at least getting access to the target, but a little bit of a different game. So that's gonna shake things up a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna be.
What kind of game are you guys doing now? Is it like totally the urban rules now? Is that what?
No, we're
still
just doing
Premiere or whatever.
Premiere and Standard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a marathon. We're doing a marathon on Saturday. So
that'll help though. I mean, if you have your throw down, now it's just making sure the mental's still there. So
I think
When
that.
is your all's outdoor tournament thing?
Say that again.
Your all's outdoor tournament? Don't you normally have a?
It's gonna be like the same weekend as Nick and Kendra's, right?
Ours, no, we don't do things on the same weekend.
No. But when is it? Or do you know?
Well, we have a couple. Like we have one on Canada Day weekend, and then we have one on our Labor Day weekend, which is the first weekend in September.
Okay. First weekend in September.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll try to come to one.
That would be rad. I mean, you would love it. I mean, we got the cool outside throwing thing going on. It's gonna be a big one too. It'd be really great if you could make.
When's the best moose watching season?
I've seen the most in the wintertime.
So it won't even be during the summer.
I mean, to be fair though, we have massive herd of elk that go by. It was one of our tournaments, I think, last year. Because we have people camp at our place. And early in the morning, we got up and there was a whole big herd that are going across like the acreage beside ours. So I come around, but it's mostly going to be a massive herd of elk. It's really. I mean, I'm not as big as moose, but they're still huge. And it's still really pretty.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep me updated on that weekend. Remind me.
Yeah, we can talk about it next week when we see you in real life.
To look for some flights.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be really, really cool. So
cool.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I love talking.
Thanks for joining us. This is kind of the first time we've done multiple guests at one time or in one episode. We got 3 of our 4 guests: Tyler, Sebastian.
Who's going to show us one?
Oh, let's see. Is it closer? Look at that. What we got there, Goose? What's that? Is spalted something spalted?
Yeah, it appears to be spalted maple. Yeah. Oh, and he's tried this new stuff. I don't know how well the camera's showing. Like, can you see even?
Yeah, there's a glare to it, but that's okay.
Yeah. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to really talk about it, but this is one of the new things that he's done.
All right, so this is the thing that you can come see at the booth.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really neat. So there's a sneak peek, I guess.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did you just hand it back off to Goose?
No, he came through that door behind her.
Yeah, he just came in, put his arm in, gave me this, and he took off. So,
because I think if I had to take a guess, let's see here if I'm looking in the right spot. I'm thinking that Goose is our one Twitch streamer.
Probably. He usually is watching on there.
I love that he's using Twitch.
I don't know what that means.
It's just a different streaming software.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good platform. Good platform. A lot of gamers use Twitch.
Oh, yes. I do know what that is. I've never used it, but yeah, okay. Whatever works.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm really. Of course, we're on Twitch, Tasia. We're on all the things.
Well, we will see you in a few days. In about a week.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, guys.
Are you staying in the DoubleTree Hotel? Or did you guys go Airbnb?
No, we have an Airbnb.
Nice. How close to the venue?
Yeah, I think we're like 8 minutes to the venue.
Nice. Well, cool.
So, yeah, we're close.
All right. Well, we will see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
You better book it.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and do what I did with the others, and we'll remove you from the room.
I'm like, how do I get out here?
Thanks, Sasha. Yeah. Have a nice night.
Thank you.
Don't report. All right. Oh, I forgot to switch the scenes. Bing.
Our other guest a loser and not coming on?
Yeah, I wouldn't say loser, but he could be asleep. He did tell me that, let's see here if I can. He said as long as he wasn't passed out already. I don't know if that meant just be like asleep from being tired because he's traveling for work, or if that meant that he was going to be like having a couple bottles of wine, at his hotel or wherever he's flying to. But our Our guest was going to be our ESPN commentator / knife world champ, Mike Kump. So 15 was too hard for him. But yeah, so Mike couldn't join us tonight. He's probably asleep already because it's 12:30 Eastern time. This is a long episode, hour and 20 minutes. We're about 20 minutes longer than we have been on our last couple. So, but we still have a pretty decent sized crew watching. Looks like about 15, 16 people. So we appreciate all you that stayed up late to watch. We wanted to make sure that we put an episode out there talking about the brackets, going over things. I feel like there was a couple things also that I wanted to talk about with Tyler, but I forget what those were. But we'll figure that out. I'm sure they'll be.
Oh, I was going to say a couple of the things that I don't know what they're going to say, but
yeah, that's what I was going to do too. But
and you're going. There are like a couple of things that are things that I know that people have been doing in 2024 that I feel like should just be reminded of for 2023. And one of those is you do have to have it on both sides. It's not touch rules for anything except for knife. So duels, big axe, hatchet. Make sure you got some bullseye, some ink pen on both sides of the axe blade. So don't waste people's time calling for second opinions if you're just touching it, okay?
True.
Also make sure that if you have a board that's a little chewed up, that you don't just turn around after pulling your axe out and tap the board.
For some reason, I felt like they pulled that out in 2023.
No.
They didn't. They waited till 2024. I mean, it's not that big.
Yeah.
The one thing that I wanted to mention, and I know I mentioned it quite a few times to other people, but it's been since December of 2022 since most people have had their axes checked. More importantly, your big axe. If you haven't weighed your big axe lately, weigh your big axe before you go, or make sure you bring some spare change and some tape, because as that moisture leaves your handle, it's going to be light. And we ran into that in Texas. I think we talked about it in our last, one of our last podcasts, but almost everybody's big axe was underweight. So check your big axe weight before you go. Make sure you bring some coins and tape if you don't. Otherwise, your axe isn't going to work.
Yeah, but John, there's no big axe. We're talking about big axes. I actually am gonna weigh mine tomorrow. I have a scale for shipping stuff somewhere around here, or Jenna has one, so I'm gonna steal that and make sure. Even though mine was fine in Texas, I'm just gonna double check mine and make sure that it starts with a 3. So.
Have we talked about hatchet brackets yet?
Yeah,
a little bit to everybody.
Wait, they're out, Colton? Gonna have to check them.
It's possible, but I will say that I did weigh my big axe when I got back with the scale that I have here in the venue, and it weighed almost spot on with the 15 cents taped to it. So yeah, it would go light if I took the 15 cents off of it.
It was slightly off because of the way they were doing it originally, but then I think it got corrected.
Yeah, they had it on like a soft surface.
Yeah, Tommy, that's what you need, weighted tape. So everybody get touched by Tommy. If your axe is underweight, just go find him and
yeah, he's going to be selling 1 inch of weighted tape for $5 a piece.
Yep. And I'm going to have the same tape for $4 an inch. No. No, we did go over brackets a little bit, but mostly only with the guests that we had on. So we just kind of asked them predictions or how they felt about their bracket, etc. I think it would take a while. Maybe I can get the list from Tyler. Oh, I can just steal it off of there. Colby,
Yeah, that link will be.
Colby Dean, you still in here? He's probably not.
We got 2 viewers on Twitch now. I'll bet Tasha's the second
We're
one.
on fire. All right, Jason. See you in a few days.
How do y'all feel about your brackets? Knife sucks. Hatchet sucks. Big X sucks because Lucas is in all 3 of those. And duels looks good though. Lucas isn't in there. So although Ryan and I have beaten Lucas and Hayden when we've been in the same bracket before. So
yeah, you missed your chance. We were gonna let you guys win the second time this time.
Yeah, I'm not. I've heard that you and Hayden have been doing 2-a-days.
Yeah, yeah, we're working real hard. Today was the first day we actually threw it out just because it was league.
How'd you do?
Not good.
That's because you need to get your hair cut so your axe glides appropriately across the side of your head.
Right. Yeah, Colton. Normally Colby will put them all in a challenge. That's why I was summoning him, but he didn't. He didn't show up. So I might do it in a second. I'll see if I can still remember my login.
I just texted him real quick. See if he. That was not him. But let's see. There.
Oh, I got one.
You got one.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah. I'll create it.
All right. So, what are we doing? Can we? Oh, Jason, are you still on here?
Now he gone.
Dang. We could see if he's got any contacts with the casino there in Tulsa and see if they can set up a real quick sports book. Don't forget to bring your money to Pi Sebastian. I'm pretty sure I got a free one, right, for buying a ticket to the gala.
Oh, do we get a free one?
I thought it said we get 1 free ticket.
Bro, I'm using Jenna's too. I got 2 free tickets. I paid for both.
That was the one thing that was weird though. So, I had almost messaged you to see if we wanted to try to get a table, but then I was like,
it's no cheaper.
It's no cheaper, but like, why would you get a table if like you have a chance to like be at the winners table? Right, because didn't they say there's going to be a table for the winners?
Oh, I didn't know that.
So like if you buy a table and then you end up at the winners table, like the people you were sitting with, like it just seems like a weird thing to do unless it was completely assigned seating.
I'm not sure. I also was dumb. I only bought 1 ticket the first time when I was trying to buy 2. I just sucked all around at buying my ticket for it.
Colton, that's a really tough one. We did kind of talk a little bit about this with Sasha. Who do you all think the best thrower is to not make ESPN?
Not make ESPN. Ooh.
I think that. What did you say that like knife is really the only one that like you could probably predict consistently?
Like, are you talking about so far has not made it to ESPN? Because I think I could come up with a few.
Oh, that could be if that's the route.
Yeah, you can still sit with me, no problem.
Well, regardless of if that is the way he wanted that question answered, who do you think?
Well, I mean, Hayden has made ESPN for duels, but I do think, he was so close last year at Worlds to making it in Hatchet.
Yeah.
It was just, stupid circumstance that he didn't. But the other person that I was thinking of.
Tommy, you were just on for the Pro-Am.
What did you say?
Oh, but you weren't on ESPN. You were on YouTube. Tommy said that he hasn't.
Oh, yeah. Tommy, it's over, Tommy.
Not true.
Yeah. True.
He could be the one person out of his bracket.
No, he's not going to be. He's touching Sebastian Knives. Unless he leaves his knives at home or something.
I would put money that those knives are going to be illegal after he touches them.
Yeah, Tommy, the glory days were a year and a half ago. 2023 U.S. Open. That was the time to be good. That's the only reason I got to be on. Yeah, just make his knives illegal. Sharpen them too far.
And then wait until your match. Yeah, wait until your match.
Until your match and have them checked again.
Gosh, who else?
Sebastian needs to go back to throwing those little tiny coverage ones. Sebastian, what were you throwing before? Like
Clovers?
Sparrow hawks or something? Go back to throwing those. You were much better.
Who were you going to say?
Now I can't even remember who the other person was because I started thinking about Hayden, and then I was like, well, Hayden has been on and all this stuff. So now I'm trying to remember who the other person was that I was thinking should have made it. Because a lot of people have at this point that I think should have. Tyler hasn't made it for Hatchet.
No.
He definitely could. I'm trying to think of people that have won other tournaments. Yeah, I think that's one of the things, right? Like, there's a lot of people that.
Well, let's just go to the list.
Of what?
Let's see. Dang. There's yeah, that's tough looking at the list. Like just looking at the list of hatchet throwers, just hatchet.
Oh, for sure. All right. I don't know if I have this bracket set up correctly, but I'm going to try bracket 1 and see what happens. So, add participants. Add in bulk. Perfect. Let's see. See if this works. Kyle, can you share that link?
What link?
The link to
Yep.
The seating.
Share it to you.
You can share it to me or post it in the chat. I don't care.
Look at the other message that I shared with you.
Okay. Let's see.
That's what we do. We just sit here in private chat too while we're talking.
Oh yeah, there's let's see. All right, just out of the top 5 in each bracket. Let's see.
Okay, I got a good one.
Who you got?
Connexican.
Okay, I could see it. He hasn't won a lot of Waddle things, but he definitely could.
He's been like right there, like
yeah,
at least twice I can remember. Connexican, Tyler Locke. He's definitely one of the Tyler Locke. I think is one of the like best like pure talent throwers. He just never had to practice, never had to like put a ridiculous amount of work in, and he was just good. If he did put the work into all that stuff, I mean,
probably would have been worse.
It's possible.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I do feel like there is a thing to that.
Yeah.
All right, so this saved bracket 1. And now I'm done. How do I save that?
Nate Hodges. Big
Right.
X.
Yeah,
And
for sure, Big X. All right, so start accepting predictions. All right, see if this works.
Me?
I'll let everybody try it at the same time. Click that link and let me know. Does it let you create a prediction? You might need a challenge login to do it, though. No, Tommy, nobody is streaming at Worlds, which we didn't talk about this yet, but I just realized they said nobody's streaming, but did you see that they gave thank you to somebody for streaming in the proof?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so I wonder if that was an accidental thing or that changed or.
I think I may have pointed it out to somebody, or you pointed, or Tyler did.
I just assumed that that's what was happening.
All right, what is this? Is this bracket 1?
That's bracket 1.
Did it let you import that list so you didn't have to sort it all?
Yeah, I put it in. I did it based upon the seating. If that works, I'll make the others.
Is that really Dylan's playing match?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that Sheep Toast?
Yeah. I mean, I think I did it right. I don't know. Upcoming tournaments. Let's see.
I mean, it could be.
Well, let me just compare before we get crazy. Has anybody else clicked on it yet? Colton, as of now, kind of on the back burner. Hayden has gotten a different job, and so we really haven't had the time to do it. He's not able to go to tournaments, and it's way too much for one person to do.
I don't envy Dylan.
Is hard. So yes and no. I mean, it's still there. Yeah, that's correct. Dorian, Ernest, Sean Howell.
Oh yeah, sorry. You were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you, but
very good. But yeah, it looks all correct. Zoyce and them play into Colby. Where's that at?
Jeez, yeah, that's so. That's what's crazy is like Ben and Jocelyn. I mean, both of them are good throwers. So Colby has a play-in game that's gonna not be great.
Oh, that's every
Vale's playing game not that great. Like not that great in like not what you like would expect out of a play-in game. Yeah. But like Sleeper Agent and Cheap Toast for Dylan, like I don't envy any of those 3 people that have a bye. Honestly, I would rather like be able to say, yeah, rather than take the bye, I'd rather like switch with one of my opponents and have a game to go into.
So does it let you make a prediction or what?
Holy cow. What the heck?
What?
Sorry, guys. For some reason, my screen minimized and jacked up the cameras. Sorry about that. It's all fixed now.
All right, Tommy says it works, so I'm going to make the next one. Bracket 2.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys.
Way to go.
I was switching between too many windows, accidentally minimized the window. So you're gonna make bracket 2. Are you gonna
Yeah.
keep doing it for everything?
Yeah. It only takes like 2 seconds. I just have to fill out a couple of things before it'll let me do it. And then I just have to make sure I click all the right stuff to make it work.
Nice.
Free, provide a list. Mark as tentative. Enable predictions. Shit, I don't remember which thing I did for points. I think I just left it. Predict losers bracket. Allow public viewing. All right, I think I got it. Now I just have to copy and paste all these people. Copy.
So can we find all these in one spot if we click organized by Murfreesboro X
And what?
on challenge? Like if we click your one tournament organized, doesn't give you.
So if you just change the 1 to a 2, I made the next one. That's how long it takes.
Yeah, I was hoping I was hoping that you could just go to like set up like a landing page where you could look at all of them. But it doesn't look like you can.
Yeah, you can. If you click here, this will let you see all of them.
That just shows your tournaments though.
Yeah, hatchet bracket 1, hatchet bracket 2.
It didn't show up there a second ago when I went to.
Well, I hadn't made it yet.
Well, I mean, it didn't even show bracket 1.
Oh.
Cactus was the only thing, so I must have just been in a weird spot.
Yeah. Should be good now. I just have to do it a few more times. All right. Well, looks like our other guest is not going to be popping on. Tommy, you want to come on?
Oh, you talking about Comp? I gave up on Comp a long time ago.
Tommy can come on.
Okay.
Just send him a link.
I'm working on it.
Tommy's ready. Oh yeah, we're sure, Tommy.
Yeah, there's a warning at the beginning of the video, so we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, we warned everybody.
Tyler dropped an F-bomb like 10 minutes in.
What the fuck?
Lucas just dropped one right now.
All right. Split participants, 1-2 matches.
Tommy, you got the link. It's in your Facebook.
2 seconds ago. Enable that. Enable that. And that. And this. Oh, AXE. Oh, come on.
Need to figure out who Tommy wants to be, though. Because I cannot easily change the name.
He can just be Sebastian.
Thought you said you were ready to go. Now you got to install something?
Come on. Add participants. Got to the easy part. And then if people drop out and they change the things, these are not changing, so get wrecked.
I don't use Zoom.
Well, now you do.
Now you will.
bracket 4. Let's see. Excellent. Single stage. Double elimination.
Ooh, looks like you don't use your camera either.
Come on.
I gotta put my camera on now?
Get it together.
I gotta put my camera on now?
You also
Oh,
got
watch that in the
get that
background.
echo stuff.
Do I have to get a microphone?
No, you sound fine.
Do I have to get a microphone?
You gotta
You have to stop watching.
stop watching though.
Oh yeah. 1 second.
And then you got to figure out your camera situation.
Oh yeah. 1 second.
And you got to figure out your camera situation.
It's like deja vu.
I got it. Hold on. Oh, the camera?
Yeah.
The worst.
Tommy, you're ruining our whole stream.
I'm making it.
To be fair, you did ask if we were sure. I should have said no.
That's exactly. Stop video.
I can't wait for people to to come up to you and call you Sebastian.
And I'm wearing a hat,
Like, oh, I
too.
saw you on this podcast for the first time ever this week or last week.
I don't even know where the camera thing is.
My God.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on my computer.
Okay, well, do you have a camera on your computer?
Yeah, it's a Mac.
Okay, well, just use it.
That's okay. That's
Do you have like a post-it note covering your camera or something?
no. Oh wait,
No.
I might. What?
Oh, it's at the top in the middle.
No, I don't have it. Oh, you know what? That's why. Because I don't trust anybody. So I probably have it wrong in the settings.
Well, come on, get it together. Trust us. All right, for anybody looking to do,
He's just doing this to make it look like Sebastian just trying to mess up our podcast.
yeah,
It is. I don't know, dude.
Is this like one of those things that like we have to worry about when we get older?
Oh man, really? I could just do it on my phone.
Not knowing how to work the camera on our computers.
yeah.
It didn't even work on my phone.
Come on, Tommy. Getting embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
All right, at the bottom, there's a little thing that says start or stop video.
Yeah, it says stop video. That doesn't say start.
What?
You can go to that and
Like,
it'll
click
show
on it.
like your cameras.
Yeah, there's like a, okay, you turned it off. That's good.
Now it's on.
They have like you don't have nothing covering your camera.
No.
Okay, click the little arrow. What does it say? It says like select a camera.
Yeah, FaceTime HD camera built in.
What
I
else
think
does it say?
wrote. That's it. Those you can click video settings and then
That's what I'm doing.
you suck.
I know. Adjust for low light.
Yeah, I think it's too dark.
I hope Sebastian's watching this.
And he just texted me, said I'm going to bed. So I'm glad he's not.
Yeah.
I think you guys messed it up.
Oh.
Nope, that's not us.
Oh, yes. The other participants have had no problems, but you.
Yeah.
For
It's
you,
my
we
fault.
messed it up.
We even had Canadian in here, and her stuff was flawless.
I know. This is crazy.
All right. Well, what other brackets are you in? I know we know you're in bracket 2. We know
I'm in
that-
2 for everything.
Oh, you're in 2 for everything. So you're in my hatchet bracket. Do we get to play?
I don't know. Am I? It just asked me if I wanted to. Computer slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I prompted it to ask you.
Oh. Am I in your bracket? You in
I
2?
don't know. I'm in bracket 2, so
I always end up playing you like first or second game.
It's definitely not first or second game.
No?
No.
Good. I don't even know
You
who I play.
do play somebody from Nashville, Murfreesboro.
who?
Tad.
The boy?
Yep.
How's he? Is he good?
I mean, better than you.
I mean, that's not saying much.
Right.
What
You
what bracket are you in for
feed
duels?
into ice cream and Eaton.
Oh, okay.
Duels. Lucas is in bracket 1.
Yeah.
That's good.
That way we
You're in
can
bracket 2.
play you guys.
So how much did you pay Tyler for Brett Knives bracket?
For the knife bracket. I mean, Cump's the one that made it all happen.
I mean, it's all right. I think everybody's knives that I touched are in bracket 1. So
So you're good.
yeah. So you
Except
guys are
for-
all gonna get drops.
All drops. You got a kill switch in them.
Yeah. I put magnets in them, so if you have to play me, they just go away.
That makes sense. Nah, I need to throw a little big X.
I've been doing better at Big X. I think it's because they give me some extra throws.
Well, you're getting just because your scores are getting hard. Like just because you finally hit a 32 doesn't mean you're getting better. You got 2 more throws.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think Big X. I just really need to practice kills probably.
Well, there's only one, right? So
Yeah, but it's a very important one.
Oh, for sure.
and don't you guys all go for like the bottom ones now anyway?
I don't. That's not for me.
Sebastian's back.
Is he back?
Yeah.
Shit.
He had to come
You
back.
see, this guy can't even turn his camera on, Sebastian.
I can't. I honestly, I'm sitting here looking at all my settings right now, and I feel.
Okay. Do you have FaceTime on your?
Oh, host disabled participant screen share.
Okay. Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
No. You're trying to use your camera.
Cool.
Tommy, just give it up.
Host
man.
disabled participant screen sharing. Okay.
Yeah, because you're not trying to share your screen.
I'm just trying to click them all.
What if you all right, turn your camera off again. All right, now go to FaceTime. See if your camera works in that.
I'm on my computer.
I know. Do you have FaceTime on your computer?
Dude, this computer is for like, that's it.
It's fine. It'll just see if your camera works. Just try it. Just trust me.
Yeah, my camera works.
Okay.
See, I'm loving this because all I'm
All right.
thinking is he shouldn't have bought anything from Apple.
Oh no, that's not the problem.
Yeah, my FaceTime works.
All right, perfect. So that means your camera works, so you can see your face. That's good.
So you guys messed it up.
No.
So now go to your settings,
Okay.
and we need to find Zoom. How do you find Zoom?
I'm in settings for Zoom. Let's see. Video. FaceTime. Yeah. It's not HD. I don't know.
All right, privacy and security. Down at the bottom, there's a allow applications to access the camera.
Oh, in the system preferences.
It's in privacy and security, and then click camera, and then turn Zoom on. And then click camera, and then turn Zoom on. Come on, you can do it.
Go.
And for everybody else, if you're just catching up, this is how you turn on your camera.
I have it on Zoom though. I have it unlocked.
Yeah, but now you got to turn your camera back on. It's off right now.
It was on before.
Oh, well, turn it off and back on.
It did. Still not working.
Oh my gosh.
George, what a time to tune in.
Yeah, this is a tutorial. If you're having trouble using your camera on Zoom,
It's yeah, and my firewall is off. I know how to use computers.
They don't look like it.
It definitely doesn't look like it.
yeah, you're making that abundantly not clear.
Somebody is definitely gonna give me a camera for dummies book at World.
Yeah. I'm ordering you one right now. From
I was just gonna say I was gonna order one too.
Real nice.
You're gonna get a bunch of them.
Oh man, so confused. This is what happens when you get old.
Kyle, call him on Facebook, and then just drag and drop his camera on top of where this one would be.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Try it.
Technology.
All right, we're hanging up on you then.
Okay.
No, don't hang up.
No,
Just turn off your microphone.
Jesus Christ.
Or put yourself here. I can put you on mute. Okay. I was gonna say if I did that, then it would not be.
Oh, it wouldn't be 3. The cameras would change sizes.
Yeah. Let's see here. The only thing that could suck is we could get a crazy echo.
Nah. I have faith.
His camera works.
Okay.
All right, you gotta shut the viewing off though.
I did. Well, I shut the volume off.
All right, drag and drop him so we can see him.
All right, let's see.
Shoot, I'm still not gonna be able to see him. Wait, add me.
What happened?
You'll have to. Oh yeah, you won't be able to see it.
No.
I need to do.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to see Key or Lucas though.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can add him. Ooh.
Oh, you know what though? We can't hear him unless he turns his mic off on that one and turns his mic on his own. That's gonna work for sure.
You guys are really good at this.
It's actually not going to do what we wanted to do anyways. Messenger call won't pick up. It won't show me his video.
Oh, wait.
In OBS.
You know what the best is? Sebastian's wife is telling me how to do it.
That's lame. Because you're doing it.
Claudia said, rejoin the meeting, so drop off and then go back. The settings do not reset until it relogs back on.
You'd have to create another scene and capture it through the tab.
That's what I tried to do.
Boo.
Okay, so he's going to do... All right, I'm going to close this and leave this. All right. And now I'm going to unmute him.
Claudia said quit Zoom and rejoin. Get out of here. Kick him out.
Remove.
Whatever questions you want, Colton.
Should I report him to Zoom?
Yes, report him to Zoom. All kinds of stuff.
All right, get back in now.
And what do you mean over under on brackets, Colton? What's that question mean?
Man, Tommy, you're slow at logging back in.
Kyle, stop dying.
I've done that twice where I've like taken a drink and it's gone down the wrong.
Hey, can you see if anybody's made a prediction? Does it show you them?
Let's see.
Somebody make a prediction for bracket 1 so that we can see if it works. Because I think it normally will show you like a list of them.
That's what I was thinking. I feel like I remember seeing Colby's. Create a prediction for bracket 1. All right, I'm creating a prediction. Who we got here? I don't know. Okay. Is he back in here again?
Oh, he sucks.
Camera works but won't let him join.
What?
You just got to click on the link.
Just send him another link.
I sent him 3.
Let me invite him. That'll work. I don't know who some people are. I've decided.
It says it won't let him back in because I removed him from the...
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tyler, go to bed. You got work tomorrow. Oh. Tad says he already did 2, 1 and 2. And I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know how to see the predictions. Will it only let you see the predictions after you make one?
I don't know. I'm going through it right now.
I was halfway through and then I just gave up. It's a lot of predicting to do.
It is a lot of clicking, that's for sure.
That's actually why I didn't fill out a March Madness thing. It just takes too long.
It was way faster than this. I was done already with mine.
One didillion.
Ooh.
All right, so Tom's not coming back on, is what we decided.
All right. There's some interesting matches here. Mike Barton and Colin Adams. That's one that...
All right, so I must not be able to see brackets that have been... Well, Tyler and Chris, can you guys see each other's brackets?
Colby's line sucks.
Colton, you have to pick who you're going to be, though. We'll invite... We can have you on. What bracket are you in? Well, don't tell us. Wait till you get on.
What's this?
You can invite Colton.
Sorry, it's real quiet right now. For those of you who are still watching, I'm making selections in this challenge that Lucas put together. It's a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got it. I figured it out. I figured out how we can have Tommy on.
So.
It says, what's the password?
I got him. All right, he's on now.
You want the password?
Password
841692.
Yeah. 8841692.
Is it really?
Yeah. Try it. Oh.
Still said you kicked me out.
It's because Kyle kicked you out, and so now.
Oh, it's because I reported. You told me to report him to Zoom, so I reported him to Zoom.
He reported you to Zoom, so now you're lost forever.
But I'm wearing my nice hat.
Oh, he does have the hat on now.
Holy crap, Lucas! You have to select the B bracket winners too.
Okay, listen. I thought that was a good idea at first.
What were you thinking?
There you go.
Holy smokes!
Look, he's just sitting on my shoulder.
Tommy on your shoulder.
Yeah. All right. So, can you guys hear Tommy? Anybody that's watching?
Yeah, you can hear him in the.
Okay. All right. Now, Tommy, you have to mute it.
Lucas, this was a terrible choice to do.
All right. Good. All right. So, Tommy finally figured out how to use his camera. As you can see, it was easy. This is
Crazy.
Yeah, the tutorial was easy breezy. So if you're having trouble connecting your Zoom camera and you're just now watching this part, then you just want to rewind it about 15 minutes. There's a full tutorial to get you to this point right here.
I'm gonna get so picked on for this one.
I don't understand why you were having so much trouble, but
To be honest, to be fair, I'm kind of happy because I think my laptop's pretty old, and it probably would have been even worse if you would have saw me and been like, "What is this camera?"
I think it would have been okay. All right. So obviously, your most important discipline thing you're most excited about, knives.
Hatchet, right?
Yeah, hatchet.
Yeah.
No, but all right. So knives. You've been practicing in your basement or whatever.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, I go in my backyard and all the neighbors. They love it.
They love it. But you can't. But you out. Oh, in your backyard, you can throw two spin.
Yeah, I can't throw one spin actually, because I got to come up from my basement.
What?
So because in Brooklyn, like all the houses are condensed. Like I have the building behind me. The neighbors watch me throw knives, and they're probably like, "Who's this crazy person in the backyard throwing knives?"
Yeah. So that's why you're good at two spin, but not one spin.
Exactly. Because I don't get practice.
That explains it.
Yeah, that's all I practice.
So so wait, so you can't practice one spin, but you can practice two spin. Is there like a thing in the way at one spin?
Yeah, when I come up through the basement from my backyard, from my house.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Oh, gotcha. So you would, if you took like a piece of plywood, you could throw one spin?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would just need to build like a platform, because where you would stand,
I see what you're saying.
And where you would stand is a staircase that goes down into your basement.
And then remove the railing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
that makes sense.
I'm picturing it.
I'll send you a picture.
Yeah.
I would love to see a picture. I don't know that you get your camera to work though.
Kyle said he'd love to see it, but he's not sure you get the camera to work. All right. He has photo evidence. So
There's about 10 people watching this right now.
well, there's 3 of us.
One is right here, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Sebastian's probably screen screenshot the whole thing right now.
Oh yeah, he's making a shirt right now. He's on what's that, ink print or what's the place where you,
That's what we put.
yeah, and it's just a picture of you on my shoulder like this. I'm getting those shirts made right now.
See, it would take me at least 3 days.
Yeah, just to figure out the website, just to type it in.
And here I am making fun of Canada that they have internet. I can't even turn my camera on.
Yeah, you might as well have not had internet.
No.
We could have used a landline to do what you were doing. That was just audio. Anybody could have done that.
So what do you, is that what hatch bracket 2? Kyle,
Yeah.
what do you?
He's also in 2. Kyle and I are in all the same brackets.
Except for duels.
Except for duels. So you're in the same one with Kyle for duels.
All right, that's easy.
Yeah. You throwing everything?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people throwing everything this year, I feel like. That there wasn't that as much of that.
There's like 48, I think.
48, Kyle says.
Somewhere in that ballpark. 48, 44, 40 something.
I think we got to start making worlds like top
Invite only.
top 24.
Then I'm definitely not going to be there. So.
Yeah,
Right.
they'll make the prize pool like $5 though.
Okay, it's already like only 10.
Better than 5.
And I dispatched real, maybe wake up and be like, it's only Tuesday, dude.
Yeah, people haven't even thrown yet.
I think we do like one of the first leagues.
Yeah. I see you were already stalking my league though.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, because you said you threw, and I didn't know you were doing amateur.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know why it's showing not red. It shows red on mine. Look.
I know, right? That might be, I don't know, technology these days. That might be some filter you have.
Yeah, I think that it's actually just you. You don't know how to use technology, so you nobody should trust you when they take any technology stuff from you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I
did all right. I had a pretty good night.
Yeah, it looks like you did all right.
First,
you were saying before you didn't do good.
Well, the first game was good. The second game was trash.
That's his tactics.
What was the second game? Is there a way to? How do you see that? Oh, I gotta go here. I gotta go to Wednesday games completed. I started off strong. I was feeling good. 58, and then 44. I let the new amateur championship bid winner Sam Smith whoop me 54 to 44.
Sounds about right.
Yep. So.
Are they gonna how are they gonna draw the targets for Worlds?
They're just gonna draw normal 2023 targets. Bigger kill and normal bullseye.
Oh, I assume they would do like the outer ring, like 2024 kills, just because that's what they would do.
Nah, that takes longer, so they're not gonna do that. Yeah.
Were you guys able to make a duels league tonight?
Yeah, we did duels. Hayden and I sucked though. I don't actually know how we did. Oh, it wouldn't do it yesterday, but they did comment today that they fixed it. Crap, I just deleted it. I don't even know how we actually ended up doing. We actually ran duels and Big X at the same time because we were trying to hurry and go home.
Oh.
Wonder if it'll let me.
Yeah. All right, let's see. You guys ready for this? Hayden and I with a 53 average.
Oh, it's not bad.
I mean, it's not good. 5 for 8 on kills, 20 bullseyes, high score of 62. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
When are you guys going up on?
I'm going Wednesday. Kyle's going Wednesday. Hayden's going Thursday, I think.
I'm looking at the shirt that Kyle's making.
Oh, he's got one.
Tommy on the shoulder.
Yeah.
So you go, wait, well, I was looking at the thing. You going on Tuesday?
I know I'm going Wednesday. Are you going Tuesday?
No, I'm going Wednesday too.
Okay. When do you get in?
Like 11 o'clock at night?
Oh, that's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one direct flight in the year
Ah,
that goes there.
we're going, I don't even know what time. Kyle, are you on our flight?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
flying out?
I'm flying out of St. Louis, but you're going through St. Louis.
Oh, well then maybe.
Where's your travel agent? What
She's
the?
asleep. She's been asleep.
She's been asleep.
Oh wait, I can log in as her though really quick and see.
Let's see here. I think it's like 10 a.m.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to walk around and hold.
10:45 a.m. departure, arrives at noon.
That's
My
your
flight.
Oh, you're landing at noon in
Tulsa for like $60.
All right, pause. Tommy's no longer on the thing. He has to look at me while I do this because I have her stuff saved on my phone. Let's see. I don't think I'm on the flight yet. Oh no, I am. No, we don't get there till 4:40.
That was a terrible decision. Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
even
in-
make the tournament?
Yeah, it's not till like 7.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so I'm still going to the tournament. I'll
Just
be there.
change your flight to like 10 a.m. Or
Yeah, I think there was a good one.
what do you mean, good one?
There wasn't a cheap. Well, here I'll just look. Oh, I can't look because I'd have to log in as her to look, and that's too complicated. Pass.
Oh, is it technology too hard for you?
No, I just don't want to do it. Because we have a companion pass, when she adds me as the companion, then you can't change stuff without deleting me as the companion.
Yeah.
It's really dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
well, this is the flight actually that I missed last time. Going to Angrywood.
oh,
Because it took me, I'm 12 miles from LaGuardia. It took me 2.5 hours to get there.
well, you could have walked.
I tell you what, if somebody's still watching 2 hours and 18 minutes into this, sorry, especially if you're young. Fuck LaGuardia.
It sucks, right?
Dude, they charge you like $90 a day to park there if you don't pre-purchase it. And if you pre-purchase it, it's like $12 a day. It's the dumbest shit on the planet.
Did you say your Uber's as much as your flight?
Much.
Dang. I think that's where I flew into when I did the training at one of the Axe places up there, and
Yeah,
I don't remember my Uber being expensive.
When I did that movie in New Jersey and I came back for the Nashville tournament and I had to park my car in the LaGuardia, that was the worst. I was so pissed off when I was pulling in and it was like, if you didn't prepay for your parking, you're screwed. It's like, son of a bitch.
Ashton said he's got a new profile picture. It's probably this.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh no, it's his waddle pick. Let's see what it looks like. What's the name of his venue?
Cutting Edge.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. 2029. Cutting Edge. Just everybody add a year. Oh, it's great. All right.
I changed mine too. It's the King one now.
It's what?
It's a Prince one or something like that. My sister got me a hand painting of me.
Oh, as a prince.
Yeah.
Here we go. Player comparison.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It doesn't have any picture.
Yeah, it does. Look.
I'm looking.
Oh, you have to look in the reflection here, so you can't see. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, it just shows no picture on my end.
Oh, it's literally just a picture of this. All right. Well, yeah.
For some reason, the T-shirt that I put you guys on, when I look at the T-shirt image just in Messenger, for some reason it looks like it's straight out of South Park. I don't know why, but it makes me think of South Park and.
It's late. Oh, well, what time is it for you guys?
It's 12:30 here.
Yeah, 12:30. So
I'm still at my venue. I'm not even at home yet. I still gotta eat. Hopefully Taco Bell stays open because that's about the only thing I'm gonna get.
I gotta go to bed. I have a haircut in the morning. Yes, I'm getting a perm, and Access for Autism is paying for it.
Do you know how much it would suck to get a perm with as short a hair as you got?
It's expensive.
They will twist that shit so tight.
I'm only getting it in my beard.
You should get braids too, or cornrows.
Okay, so I did get those one time when I was like 12. Maybe younger than that. I don't even know how old I was.
A few years ago, right?
Yeah, like 3 years ago. And it sucked. I had the worst headache for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I wish I had enough hair for that.
I didn't at the time either. That's the crazy part. Like
I thought you were gonna say you got them like after you did the Workaholics thing.
No. I mean, I have a picture somewhere of my hair braided like that where I just had like not cornrows, but just like one
like
braid.
French braids.
Yeah, it was like a French braid. They straightened my hair and then French braided it.
That's nice.
Yeah. But all right, I'm gonna go.
I'm going to.
All right.
All right. So
yeah, thanks for hopping on. Thanks for taking the time to learn how to get your camera working and get on our Zoom call. That was great.
Oh, this is great.
For
right, we'll
the 6 people still watching, we appreciate you guys for watching. 2 hours and 23 minutes and 18 seconds in. But we are going to go now because it's late, and I would love to know how many people pre-orders on that shirt will be taken at Worlds. See Kyle or Lucas. Also, gosh, I hope people watch 2 hours and 23 minutes in, but find one of us at Worlds too. I'm gonna have a ton of free Dad Water t-shirts, Mom Water t-shirts for the ladies. I will have a ton of Krakens, Dad Water Krakens for shotgunning whatever beverage you want to shotgun. Hopefully it's a Dad Water or Mom Water or liquid.
Yeah, only Dad Waters.
Yeah, hit me up. That's a $10 drinking accessory that works really well. But yeah, hit us, see us. We've got them. I'll also have so we'll have liquid chalk and On-Crux chalk products. If you need anything like that, let us know. We'll have that as well at Worlds. So, but those won't be free. But yeah, hit us up. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, we'll see you guys.
Adios.